they're appealing his 25-game suspension. So I'm under the assumption that it's going to stick. Let's just say, for the sake of this argument, it's going to stick.
It's going to stick.
You've been outspoken.
Yep.
I've been very outspoken. And I don't know Ja, but if I could sit down, I just think I just thought he was moving in a direction that wasn't conducive to accomplish what he really, really wanted to accomplish. That's being an outstanding basketball player, be a brand, the Ja brand, being one of the faces of the NBA.
I agree with you.
What if there's some advice you could give him? I don't know how well you know his dad.
I don't. I've met them both once. Ja's a great player. Ja's phenomenal. And I think that Ja is going to come back with a vengeance. You know, I really, really believe he's going to come back with a vengeance. He's going to wreak havoc. And I love the acquisition of Marcus Smart. I got Boston, by the way, as my favorite overall.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
I think Porzingis at 7'3" with the ability to step away from the basket and shoot, combined with Tatum and Brown, still keeping Al Horford, okay, and Robert Williams in the mix, with a Derek White, with a Malcolm Brogdon, the reigning sixth man of the year. I think when you look at their depth, their athleticism, their perimeter shooting, their ability to defend, the fact that Mazzulla has a year under his belt coaching the team, I think all of those things bode well for Boston. They've been knocking on the door long enough. You, Jaylen Brown, you just signed for $300 million. You damn well better show up. And if you Jason Tatum, who's in line for about $360 million, you damn well better show up. And so I'm going to assume that they will. But I think Marcus Smart, losing him, it'll be felt to some degree. But I definitely think it's going to help Memphis immensely.
Right.
And I think that, and I think that...
And you get big Steven Adams back and Clark.
And people don't realize Adams and Clark being gone, Lakers don't beat them like that if Adams and Clark are healthy. That just doesn't happen. Because Adams and Clark are no joke. And so I take that into consideration as well. Having said all of that, I'm not sure on their shooting collectively.
Right.
Okay, so that concerns me. I think they're sporadic defensively. That concerns me. I think their coaching concerns me to some degree. So I look at Memphis. But in terms of my advice to Ja, it's this, man. Some people you got to leave behind. And I don't mean cut them off like you don't know them.
Right.
I don't mean cut them off like you can't be with them. But I'll give you a perfect example. I got brothers that I grew up with in Queens, New York. Half of them are dead because, the drug game was real prevalent then, and I was blessed that I was never a part of it. But most of my friends were. And, I got a couple of brothers that, did some time. And I'll always look out for them. I'll always have love for them. Shannon, they can't hang with me.
No.
They can't hang with me. You're not coming to work with me. You're not coming to a game with me. That's not happening. Now I see your neighborhood. What's up? How you doing? You need me for anything. What's up? What you need? I can help you. I'm more happy to do that. So I'm not talking about ostracizing you. But the NBA is your business. What happened with Ja Morant cost him about $60 million. $60 million. You ain't getting that back.
No.
No matter how much money you get, you ain't getting that back. And so for me, with his dad, look, I'm a father. You're a father. Here's the deal. I know you can't tell your son, literally tell him what to do. He's a grown-up.
Right.
But certain things he don't need to be doing right in front of you.
Correct.
You the grown-up. You dad. And you are not supposed to be trying to live the life he living. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made it. And you're going to make it even more. And so it's not to cast aspersions, insult them, denigrate them in any way. Who wouldn't root for Ja Morant? Who ain't rooting for him to succeed? I don't know anybody that ain't rooting for him. I know I'm rooting for him.
Exactly.
I know you rooting for him.
Yes.
But how are we helping you if we see you doing stuff that we know could potentially lead to your downfall and we say nothing? Are we really trying to help you if we say nothing?
No.
We're not trying to help you. And that's why we say something, because we want you to correct the errors so you could rise and prosper and live your life.